Hey, what's up, coach? What's going on? Hopefully, you're having a great week so far. Today is episode 165, and the title is You'll Be on an Island. Now, if you've been listening to our daily episodes over the last couple of weeks, I would really appreciate it if you could leave us a review here on iTunes. And when you do leave us a review, I will hook you up with our book called the Startup Sports Business Academy. It's an ebook and video series, and it's perfect for you if you are on the fence and wanting to start your business, or if you've already started your business. I will give you a new way of looking at your business to where you can be a lot more profitable. And so take action. Leave me that review. Do it now. I always ask for that at the beginning of every episode. Now, today's episode is titled You'll Be on an Island. And for most of us coaches out there, when we want to start our business, or even when we are running the business, a lot of times you're going to feel like you're by yourself. You're always having to make decisions alone. You're always going to feel like everyone thinks you're weird because you have your own business when everyone else has normal jobs. And I will tell you, there was a good 2-year stretch at the beginning of my business where I was afraid to tell my friends about what I was doing because I knew they would not relate to the questions or the problems that I had going on because none of them had their own business. And so I always felt awkward or uncomfortable talking about my business. So I always just shut up. I just wanted to talk to them about what they're doing, never share about what I was doing because I always thought, well, no one's going to understand me. And that led me to realize, well, dude, I need to get a mentor. What the heck am I doing? Am I just going to sit in my steamy apartment here in Texas in the summer that has no AC and just be in my own head all the time? Or am I going to try to find someone who's been there, done it? I can have a normal conversation with them about business without having to feel weird. And I'm also getting their perspective, which is a million times better than my perspective, right? And this is the reality, right? And I know this because I talk to coaches, and I don't have anything to hide on this podcast, but I often hear coaches tell me well, my wife or my husband doesn't think that I should do this, or my parents don't think I should do this for guys who are younger, or I just don't think this is going to work. And I hear these coaches who I know they're on an island because the only person they probably ever talked to about their business is me at that point. And I know whenever they talk to me, they'll get off the phone and probably go start their business and do it no matter what. Or they're going to be like, wow, I don't think I have what it takes. That's going to be one of the two things that happens when I talk to a coach on the phone. Because I'm very blunt. The way I am on this podcast, same way I am on all our videos, the same way I am in person. If you meet me, same way I'm going to be over the phone, right? And the thing is, if you're on an island, you have no one to talk to. You have no one to bounce an idea off of. You have no idea if the idea that you want to do is going to work because you haven't seen it work before. And the thing is, when you're on an island, you're going to get screwed. That's just the way it works. Because at that point, you're just relying too much on yourself. And I know human beings, we like to try to grind it out, do everything by ourselves, not ask questions. I feel like the most mentally tough thing you can ever do is be willing to show others that you do need help. It's not that big of a deal to ask for help. It's the smartest thing you can do because you're going to fast track your success. If you're in your own head all the time, you're on your own little island, you're not going to talk to anyone, you're not asking for help, I can promise you it's going to take you 10 times longer to succeed than it will someone who's willing to ask a couple questions. All right? And here's what I'm going to be doing. All right? And I'm going to be doing this until July 15th. All right? Today is June 27th. So July 15th, this is a deadline. If you want to talk to me over the phone and ask me your 2 most pressing questions about what you need to do now, or how to get more clients, or how to raise your pricing. All right, I'm going to set up these calls. Again, it's between now and July 15th. And I'm only going to say this once. I'm not going to be saying this on the other podcast coming up. And this is for coaches who are loyal listeners. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up one phone call with you, and we're going to do it via Zoom. And that's the software I use. So it's video. It's a video call, you and me. And I will record that call too. So this way I can send it back to you. And the only requirement is you have to be cool with me posting this to YouTube. I'm going to use that as some content coming up. And I might use that on a podcast episode. And if you want my help for free between now and July 15th, I'm going to be taking the first 10 coaches who go to Instagram that message me with the word call. That's all you have to do. CALL, call. So I know what you want. All right. And from there, I will set up a time with you, and the call has to be completed before July 15th. I'm not going to have time to do it after that. So first 10 coaches that are listening, message me on Instagram with the word call. And from there, we will have that call together. And I look forward to helping you out. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow.